Schweppes launched their Fancy Food Fight campaign in April, with the iconic brand continuing to keep their products young and fresh. Schweppes has spent over 150 years establishing themselves in Australia with their classic mixes, lemonade, and traditionals range their standout products. As convenience products, the beverage industry has to constantly adapt to consumers' needs. The Australian soft drink industry has a high market share concentration. Schweppes dominates the mixes market with the widest product range, but mixes hold the smallest industry revenue. Soft drinks are a discretionary purchase, meaning trends in discretionary income have resulted in a rise of supermarket soft drink sales. As soft drinks fall into the self-satisfaction, fruit, cone, and Belgian grid strategy, sensory pleasures and social motives encourage purchase. Soft drink consumers don't want detailed processing methods. Instead, they take the elaboration likelihood model's peripheral route. Schweppes has used the imagery in their campaign to appeal to consumers taking the peripheral route. Schweppes fulfills the esteem need of consumers based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs because the campaign is appealing to consumers' wants, not their needs, by giving them recognition, status, and respect from purchasing the product. This influences campaigns as they must be fun and emotionally engaging for the consumer. The soft drink market leaders are Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Diet Coke. They are not Schweppes' direct competition, with Bundaberg competing for mixer market share. Although they neither advertise alcohol or target children, Schweppes has to adhere to the AANA's Food and Beverage Advertising Code. Schweppes is targeting 25 to 39-year-olds and focus on this target market in the fancy food fight. Schweppes is positioning their drinks as the finest choice for those who meet their target audience characteristics. Generation X and Y have both had different experiences growing up, but Schweppes is targeting them in a similar way. This is because they are marketing to people whose social circle influences their perception of accomplishment. 53% of adults drink to have fun and be social, which is what Schweppes is targeting. Schweppes has used consumer insight to target their market in the development of their Fancy Food Fight campaign. Schweppes is currently the leader of mixed drinks, but they are aiming to take market share away from the larger soft drink companies. The market has been segmented by customer and aligns with the target audience. Schweppes are positioning themselves by quality, with the campaign's heavy focus on high quality while still being fun. Celebrating adulthood and highlighting the fresh fruit in Schweppes' drinks are the big ideas of the campaign. This strategy focuses on consumer insight about health and socializing. The communication effects pyramid can be used to evaluate the objectives to execute the big idea. These objectives aim to create an increase in sales, so objectives can be measured by the sales. Schweppes created a fun and fresh fancy food fight. By maturing the schoolyard food fight, the campaign is targeting consumers in an unconventional way. The message strategy statement was the core of the campaign and allowed Schweppes to highlight their unique selling propositions. Schweppes was selling the experience of the drink, and were doing this by creating a consistent brand personality and tone throughout the campaign. While the personality and tone did not marry with previous campaigns, the film techniques are consistent with Schweppes' other commercials. Schweppes has researched the motive for drinking and, by combining this with the target market's needs and wants, have created a campaign based on consumer insight. The campaign only highlights Schweppes' positive attributes, making it a one-sided emotional appeal, as it also elicits an emotional response. This allows the audience to have positive, personal, and social feelings towards the product. A weak dramatization was used to visually tell the story of the food fight. Despite not providing product information, symbols were included in the advertisement. The fresh food used highlights Schweppes' own ingredients, and they also showcase how bubbly their drinks are. Schweppes used message strategies to position their brand image favorably. The creative strategy, while being effective, is able to be improved. During the campaign, Instagram was used extensively to not only encourage brand purchase, but encourage their fans to take part in the food fight. Instagram allowed Schweppes to connect to their audience cheaply. Schweppes used a mixture of traditional and new media in their campaign. Television and online advertising, social media, and sponsorship allowed Schweppes to have a broad reach of their campaign, while still making it innovative and interactive to grab customers' attention. These channels were used to target consumers at home, work, and while they're out socializing. The media strategy could be improved by targeting niche markets with magazines, allowing consumers to experience the product, and reminding consumers of the product at point of sale. Overall, Schweppes used an effective advertising approach in their Fancy Food Fight campaign.